They only had one copy of Small Favor, like, in the whole state.
Jesus.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know, look, I love that you can get digital audiobooks now, but also, like, let's give more money so we can afford more copies of them.
Right.
And that's libraries are great.
What's that thing? Oh, geez. Right. If you want to destroy piracy, just create a better service.
I mean, yeah, it's called your local library.
Right.
Like, we have that service. Please use it.
Right.
Zoe's PSA of the day, please use your local library.
Right. The only issue is that the library is underfunded, and so it cannot create a better system than piracy, which is having more copies.
But on the other hand, if you pirate rather than, or use like yes, you can use the service like Audible or something, but if you pirate, you're still not helping libraries. If libraries get more people being like, hey, we're using your service and we want stuff, then we can like argue for more money. You can't argue for more money if you're not giving them business, essentially.
Right.
Like, if you're not supplying, you can't create the supply if you don't create the demand. And I know that's crappy, but, like, we can't just overthrow things. Sometimes it takes time, and I think libraries should get funded while the revolution gets its shit together.
No.
That's my theory.
No.
That's my thing. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying we can only work within it, but, like, until we do get our shit together, until we are rebelling in the streets, you should support your local library.
But Zoe, direct action.
Do both! Supporting your library is direct action. Read a book. Not like an intense book. Read some Dresden Files. That's what I'm doing.
Just some books.
Just get a book from your library. Don't go in, because we have a quarantine. Use the online library. It's the best thing that's ever been invented. Like, online library services and ebooks, like downloadable ebooks from your home. You don't even need to go to the library. It's amazing. I really like libraries.
I can tell.
I always have. Like, my dad used to joke that I funded our local library's new, like, wing expansion back when I was a kid because I had so many late fees. Because I would get out. Like, I'm not joking. I'd be like, my dad would be like, you have a 15 book maximum. Like, you need to stop.
I'm cutting you off.
And then I, like, wouldn't see him for 2 weeks. And I'd forget to call to renew all my books.
Oh, no.
So then I'd be like, hey, Dad, can I have $20 for my library fees? It was bad. Alright, but on the other hand, my library deserved every second. That library was a great library, so what am I gonna do? Complain that the library got to expand out of the basement? No!
Yeah, I think the element I'm talking about is more in the private sector and not so much in the...
Yeah, it's a publicly funded institution.
Right.
Like, it's already socialism.
Right. But, what... It was mostly in concern toward games. Like, if you cannot buy this game legally and pirates are providing a better version...
Yeah, that's fair.
Looks like I'm going with the pirates. Let me get my eye patch. Oh, jeez.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm jumping off a cliff.
Cool.
Or... Oh, God. Hey, I'm alive.
I lived.
Nice work.
You know there's a path.
Yep.
You know there's a point of interest. Okay, there it is.
Oh, jeez. I did not see that point of interest, even though I'm fucking right next to it. Hello, Ogden's quarters. Oh, that's the dwarf, right?
What's that over there? I'm working on this collection, and it's fucking suffering. So, in order to get the dragon, the rideable dragon mount, which I want, because it's a dragon.
Of course.
I am going through hell.
Uh,
It's so much work. Like, it's, you've got Minotaurs chasing you. Okay.
I didn't know I had Minotaurs chasing me, actually.
Because they're all right up in my business. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing for like 3 days. It's like dealing with this fucking situation. It's like 7 different collections. I'm suffering.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you don't understand.
That sounds like more than the usual number of collections.
Yeah, it's a lot. Thanks for, you made a Minotaur mad, and then it attacked me.
Hey, now you know what it's like when to be you.
Just run away. What are we doing?
I don't know. I saw that there was a waypoint over here.
Okay, so we're going towards that. I see. I get it.
We're exploring.
I mean, you're not wrong. So, I guess there's that. Oh my god, there's so much shit in this game. Anyway,
It's so
that's
big.
deeply disconcerting.
What, the
This worm.
the petrified worm?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
It's pretty fucked up.
But, yeah. I don't know, really the bigger thing is don't support like Audible. Fuck Audible.
Right. We're trying
That we don't need to support.
We're trying to privatize libraries. No.
Don't. Mr. Rogers would be disappointed in you.
Now I know
That's really words we should live by. If you're doing something that Mr. Rogers would be disappointed in, don't do it.
Right.
Faster.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Is it possible to go through this entire game without killing anything?
No. Because you have to do the story.
Okay.
And the story, you have to commit murder.
Right. I was just thinking, because, like, in World of Warcraft, you can, like, get to maximum level without killing anything, and it's just like,
I mean, you might be able to get to max level without killing anything, but it would be...
a chore.
That would be hard. I think you'd probably just do a lot of map. You might not do all of the hearts. You might not be able to do all of the hearts.
Okay.
Also, I wouldn't want to. Like,
oh yeah.
Look.
No. Like, that's suffering.
Yeah, there's a lot. I play non-violent video games occasionally. Like, I'm playing Animal Crossing, but, like, am I playing Animal Crossing because I really want to play Animal Crossing, or because, like, I'm on lockdown?
Right.
Nothing against Animal Crossing. I just like murder games. I like to also be able to kill things. So,
right. Sometimes you just gotta get your bloodlust on. I understand.
I'm like 90% bloodlust all the time, so, there's that. So, fun fact, I'm trying to learn to play Elementalist in PvP.
How's that going?
I'm not good at it. Not great. It's a utility healing class.
Oh.
And I'm not great at it. Like, it's not necessarily, but, like, it's a really squishy class. Like, it's just, it has some survivability, but it's not like a damage class, necessarily. Because you have healing abilities, and there aren't a lot of healers in the game. You pretty much have the Elementalist, which has some watery healing abilities, and you have, like, the Guardian, which is essentially a paladin.
Okay.
But they mostly heal themselves. They can heal other people, but...
Is your heart done?
No, I need one more worm.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go over here and kill it. Which, we all know that healer is not my best class.
Right.
In anything. I only need to play a couple of games. I'm trying to do an achievement, but it's so much suffering. I'm, like, very bad at it. I'm like, sorry, guys. Sorry to everyone else here. I apologize for myself.
I keep trying to attack things, you're a healer. Yeah, I know, that's the problem.
Yeah, no, look, I'm used to playing my necromancer, who isn't necessarily like they're a necromancer is a little bit of the glass cannon, but they are at least a cannon.
Right.
Also, I play necromancer by being like, you can't kill me. I keep coming back to life. Get fucked.
We will outlast you.
Yeah, so I don't know, it's just hard. It's suffering. But I had to look up a build, which is not something I usually do. But I had to do it because, you know, that's a name.
Yeah, I know. Chun-Li at home.
I don't know what that means. But yeah, so I'm doing this whole situation. And the build essentially requires, wait for it, the
what?
The dagger.
No.
And I'm like, oh god, okay. So it's very weird because like the games I've won so far are going like they go very badly at the beginning, and then suddenly there's like a weird turnaround right about when I'm like, I'm just gonna attach myself to somebody big and be there. And then it gets better.
I'm your friend.
Hello, we're friends now. And they're like, okay. What is that? I have a little collection thing. Oh, hold on just a second. So, also for my dragon, I want to run back and get this thing. Do you mind if I just run back real quick?
No, do it.
You can do whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna go fast.
Yum.
Don't worry, I have a big dinosaur.
Calm down, Team Rocket Ship.
No, absolutely not. I've never calmed down in my life, and I don't intend to start now.
Categorically refuse.
What do you have? Ah, nice. Buy that. Pop that in a bank later so I don't have to deal with it myself. Okay. We're done. Sometimes you gotta do multiple things. Sometimes you gotta deal with a quest, a late game quest when you're trying to play an early game character. Where did you fucking go?
Well, it says there's a commander over here, and they're all highlighted. Commander Chrono Crosser?
You know a commander is just a normal person.
Oh, no, I did not know that.
Okay, so a commander... What's in here? Let's find out.
Okay.
A commander is just a regular player. That like shell... Oh, it's a way through. Let's go this way. A commander is a normal player who, shells out for the commander tag, essentially.
Oh, okay.
And they're really useful for like meta game events.
Okay.
Because it shows up on the map. So then in chat they can be like, we're doing this event on the green tag, and you're like, great. And then you go there.
I'm a commander, I am a professional.
Yeah, you just follow them. Like, you just you just follow them around for a meta event. Because they know what they're doing. You trust them.
Right.
Even if you don't necessarily trust them, you trust them a little bit.
Right. I'm naturally dubious of authority, but let's give it a shot.
Yeah, they usually know what they're doing. I should get in. I should fucking get my build or my
Your commander license?
My guild. No, God, no. I don't do that. I should represent for the guild. Because I think we get shit for that. Now that we're playing this, I should probably try to get this guild off the...
Oh, you mean Team Bucket?
Shit. Yeah. I've not been representing for the guild.
I wasn't aware that the guild had a lot of sway.
It doesn't. That's why we need to represent.
Oh, I understand.
There's only 3 of us. One of us hasn't been online in 2 years. Fuck you, T. We were just talking about that. He's like, should I get back into it? And I'm like, I'm biased about Guild Wars. I love it.
Right, if you ask me, the answer is yes.
Where are you going?
I had to get that waypoint.
Okay. You are not very clear on where you're going.
Jeez.
I'm gonna talk to this guy so I can get the thing.
Oh, do you need to get a thing?
I need to, yeah, I think, maybe, no, I don't know. We're just gonna kill stuff. Let's just commit crimes.
Well, I walked up to a dead steam creature and it was like, oh, Darkpaw might know how to destroy its remains. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I went to talk to Darkpaw and she was like, fuck, man, I don't know anything about this shit. And I was like, oh, well, thanks.
Can I help with your studies? If you encounter steam courses, get rid of them. How? Take this explosive powder. Got it.
Yay!
All right, you gotta talk to her. It's the last one. It's the one on the bottom.
Cool. Okay,
How's that?
We have 5 explosive powders and we have to go back to her for more after they've been blown up.
That's
cool.
fine.
Makes sense. Perfectly sensible.
Very reasonable. I think we gotta go to the end. There's like a weird, yeah, there's a weird hero point at the end of this. I remember this. I remember this.
Inactive Aetheric Observer. Okay.
Just be cool.
Just
Can
be
you
cool.
activate it?
Yes.
Cool.
But to just
Probably.
be cool about setting up these weird, pervy Steam cameras?
I mean, no, these aren't Steam. These are clearly some Asura bullshit. You start to be able to recognize what's what at a certain time. You're like, oh, cool, that's Asura, that's Dorn. Asuras like squares and shit.
So the camera is clearly Asura because it's a square.
Yeah, because it's a square with a crystal in it. Like, if it's a square with a crystal in it, it's probably Asura. Just kind of learn to accept that shit. Like, and Norn are like Viking-y. You know, it's a lot of...
Right. Its wood could possibly be turned into a boat.
Yeah, fair. There's a steam portal over here if you want to get this hero point with me.
Ooh, yes. Let me just pick up these steam parts, and I'll be right with you.
I don't know. Char is pretty spiky. The char machinery is pretty specific. You kind of get an idea of what that looks like. If it's a plant, it's definitely Sylvari.
Right.
Kill the brain! Kill the brain! I don't know why. It's a brain and I don't like that.
So killed.
Oh god! I almost fell to my death!
Did it try to drag you off?
I mean, trying to drag me off is a little... I almost fell off, I think is more of what happened. How's that sound?
That's something.
Yup. A thing sure as heck did happen to me. It was not fun, and I did not enjoy it.
Yeah, some of them just seem to explode.
I mean, whatever. I'll just work here. I don't know. Guild Wars is Guild Wars. I'm assuming you're enjoying playing this, given that you keep asking to play it on days that we are not scheduled to play it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with that until I am informed otherwise.
I'm learning more and more about what it means to play an MMO.
Yeah. It's not terrible. See, just because it's not like some 20-year-old platformer.
Those
I
are
don't
the
know.
only good games.
Oh, thank you for joining us, college-age rain. You've done a perfect imitation of yourself. That
What
would
can I
be
say?
yourself. Sorry. Would be good. You could say, I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
There you go. Good job. Look, I mean, I don't hate, like, I get it. I'm just saying, you made me play Secret of Mana, so now I'm making you play Guild Wars.
Yeah, but the difference is Secret of Mana is awesome, and the other games that I liked are not.
Okay, that's true. That's accurate. Look, the other games, they're not bad, necessarily. I mean, some of them are.
That's weird.
I guess.
I picked up a cool staff, and now I can't find it.
Are you using it?
No, I don't think so. Oh, here it is.
Wait. Get this metal out of my inventory. Let me clean out my inventory. Actually, sell junk. Great, that helps. That helps significantly. I don't know. Games are good. I don't really know. Like, I'm not saying all of your games were bad or anything. Are you done with this heart?
Yeah.
You ready to move on?
But they were not as good as I thought they were.
I mean, yeah, but like we all like games that are bad. It's okay to like things that are bad.
Right.
As long as you're chill about it.
Right, but I wasn't chill about it. And
you were not chill about it.
And I shouldn't say that they're good.
What? Yeah, I mean, look, again, it's totally okay to like things that are bad. You should do that. We should all like things that we know are not great.
Right.
We just shouldn't say that they're great.
Right.
That's the only difference. Let's go fuck some Dredge. I love plenty of things. I love plenty of things that are ridiculous or terrible or whatever. That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Like old Doctor Who.
No, that stuff's great. You have no idea the fucking. So I'm watching this stuff. Like I'm on my old Doctor Who kick again, and I gotta tell you, some of it is amazing. Some of it is fucking terrible. Like, I won't deny that. Like, some serials, I'm like, that serial was bad. But, like, I will fight you on it being like all of it is bad.
Okay.
Do you want to go back and get a Steam disguise?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Just want to do this the slow and hard way. I get it. I feel you. But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, no, some Doctor Who is really good. Some old Doctor Who is really good. Some's really bad. Like, I will fully acknowledge that some of it is fucking terrible.
Sorry, I'm captivated by this mini, tiny, angry snowball.
What? Oh.
Somebody has a mini, tiny, angry snowball pet, and I just can't.
You have a weird obsession with minis.
I do. I even had it in WoW. My character had a pet cockroach.
I don't really get this, but okay. It's not necessarily for me. I don't judge. It's just I'm not a mini type of person, if that makes sense.
Definitely.
Sometimes you're just not. Jesus, God in heaven.
What? What happened?
Alexa, stop. The timer went off.
Oh.
And I freaked out. I had a little panic because of a timer. You know, as you do.
As you do.
You don't panic when you hear your own timer? That you knew it was set?
No, generally not. Sorry.
And that was Pat stretching. That horrifying high-pitched yowl.
Everyone has a secret.
Huh.
This is what it's like just living with somebody. They just do weird shit. You gotta accept that.
Weird things happen.
Yep.
My destiny.
Yep. Well, it's not as bad as you. Every time we have game, your roommate blows something up or whatever. I don't know what happens in the backgrounds. I just don't ask either. Just like, okay. That seems bad, but okay.
Hey, it turns out that everything is fine, but you know the one time I don't investigate it is the time that the house
It's gonna
is
be
on
real
fire.
bad. Yeah,
Yes.
that's fair. That checks out. That's usually how it works, unfortunately.
I had a chat with the maintenance department at my workplace because they come in when they think something has gone wrong because they've like just got a whole bunch of sensors all over the place. And every time they have come down, it's is there a problem? And my answer is always no. And they're like, all right, just making sure.
Yep, you gotta check. You gotta check that out every single time. You gotta be like, are you dying?
You gotta check.
Is anybody dead?
Because
it's like that way with kids.
Right.
Anytime I interact with my sister, like, if you hear a scream, you need to check, because, like, usually it's gonna be fine, but the one time you don't is the time they're, like, fucking sacrificing each other or whatever.
Right, their head is busted open, and they're like, I need help! And you're like, oh, God, get some leaves. Yeah,
usually, though, it's never usually that. Usually it's like, they said something, then somebody's sitting on somebody. It's stupid. It's always stupid.
Right.
But if I don't check, that's the time I get in trouble for letting the kid die.
And then it's suddenly my fault.
Yeah, no, like, that's what happened. I'm a terrible babysitter. I know. I'm just very bad at it. My family doesn't ask me. They're just like, yeah, she'll be fine. Honestly, we'd rather you did not touch her. I'm like, cool. They're like, okay, so, like, we're gonna bring Ollie down for the weekend, and I'm like, do you want her back in one piece, or like, what? What's the deal with it?
Right, what's your plan here?
I'm a little concerned. She's fine. I haven't killed her yet, so.
Right.
I don't understand what the issue is.
And so, by the method of induction, because nothing has gone wrong, nothing will.
It's gonna be fine. Oh boy. I always like run out of steam partway through. I'm like, I don't know what to do with you, so I'm gonna pawn you off on somebody else. I always make Pat deal with her. Like, he's not even related. Like, she's not his sibling. Like, but yet, somehow, he has to deal with her, because I'm like, I'm gonna die if she speaks to me. I'm not good with kids.
You don't say.
Yeah, no, I'm just not great with children.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I know. I know you would not.
I mean, at least you can speak to them.
Yeah, you just see a child and freak out.
This is true.
You're like, you finished that heart, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going up here. It's a point of interest, I guess. Unless it's below us. Hard to tell. I guess we're on this bridge now.
This is where we live. This is where we die.
We might be where we die. It's a lot of fucking dredge between us and the other side of it. Yeah, what is up with your inability to, like, speak to kids? Like, I am terrible, like, famously bad with kids, but you just, like, can't handle it.
I just don't understand them, you know?
Okay, so here's the thing that gets me about that. You are constantly like, I don't really feel like I'm a grown-up, but then you're like, I can't understand children. Have you considered that it might be that human beings are the problem?
Oh.
Like, I'm just saying, like, if you can't deal with adults or children, it's probably just people.
Right.
In general.
It's just two very different ways of not understanding them.
I specifically am bad with kids, and the reason I'm bad with kids is because I talk to them like they're grown-ups, and, like, that's fine at first, until the point where you're like, why don't you have, like, an adult personality?
Right.
Kids don't develop, like, a personality until they're, like, I don't know, like 13.
I was about to say 13, 14.
Yeah. They have a personality before that, but, like, it's not... It's incomprehensible to adults.
Right.
You're just like, what is your personality? And they're like, nonsense.
Oh,
I see. My sister likes to show me her child, like, the videos she and her friends make of each other, and I'm like, this is only funny if you're 11.
Right.
Like, I love you, I'm so glad you're having a great time, but, like, don't show it to me, I don't understand it.
Right. sorry. I don't. I'm not there, man.
I mean, what do you want from me? I'm almost 30. Like, I can't relate to your 11-year-old child videos. We should get this point of interest in this direction. I think it's just right over here.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's just a waypoint. And I love waypoints.
You do have a strange obsession.
I just like being able to warp places.
I've noticed. Just really like fast travel.
I do. Walking? That's for chumps.
I mean, don't get me wrong, fast travel is better than walking, but I will say, if the game doesn't have fast travel, you're like, oh, that's suffering. That's what suffering is.
The game doesn't have fast travel. I am just less likely to play it.
We have to go down there to get this waypoint, and I think we will die if we jump.
Makes sense.
So we should not go this way. We should go this... Yeah, this way. There's some kind of waypoints or point of interest over here. What is it? Some cave spiders.
Oh boy.
Great.
Who's ready to die in a cave?
They're nice cave spiders.
Oh.
They're juveniles. So juvenile, like, see how juvenile cave spider right there, and it's chill?
Yeah.
The reason they're chill is because those are the ones rangers can adopt as pets. So that's the ranger special. I mean, like, rangers also have other shit, but like their big one is that they get a
right.
that follows them around all the time. So
Oh, do you want to protect Scholar Penta?
I want this waypoint that you were going wild about.
Fair enough.
There we go. But yeah, so occasionally you'll see like juvenile whatevers, and that's why.
That's the ranger signal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not for us, essentially. You just gotta accept certain things. Ah, sorry.
Dredge ran out of the APC we just destroyed.
Shit! I did not notice them. They were behind me.
Bail out.
Oh god. So I'm down one Guild Wars book. It was actually good. Ghost of Ascalon is pretty solid. It's not like great literature, but it's not bad. This other one is not so great. It's fine. But it's the writing is much worse.
Right here, like I said.
Well, I'll be a scritch shiny. Look at okay.
It's a
stand
very
back.
very deep voice for an Asura.
Right.
It's
I was
not
wondering
safe
if that
here.
was normal.
No, not at all. They usually have very high voices. The like player version of the female Asura has like a very high little voice, which is great. Like, I don't hate on that. You know how we have Air as our like big friend?
Right.
Hold on. Oh god, hold on. Everything's breaking. The voice actor for the Asura version of that, like the Asura Big Hero, is Felicia Day.
Oh.
So that'll kind of give you an idea of what Asura usually sound like.
Why don't these creatures want the inscription to happen?
Just accept that they're spiders and we're in their fucking house.
Okay.
I mean... Also, they're dredge and they suck. Like, the spiders were in their house, the dredge are just a pain in my ass. personally.
The Dredge just see the pink skins doing something. They're like, gotta put
They
a stop to
are
that.
pink! You can't say they're pink skins! They are literally pink! I also hate that whenever you're like a dwarf character refers to somebody as pink skin. I'm like, so is everybody white in D&D? Like, this doesn't make sense.
Interesting.
They're not.
According to this.
Later, we need to go. The Dredge have noticed us.
Oh, the Dredge have super noticed you.
Yeah, the Dredge have seen us. Heads up. They know we're here. I don't know what. I guess we did that.
I feel very seen.
Yeah, I'm definitely here. But yeah, anyway, I do not like, pink skin as an insult doesn't make sense unless you assume everybody is white. Just saying.
Pink skin was Feldman's term for anything that wasn't fuzzy, basically.
Think about it.
So like.
No. I understand where the term came from, but think about it as an insult. If you're saying something is a pink, like, would you think about it for a second? It is assuming that anything that is not furry is also white. I'm not wrong. Just think about it. Use your brain.
I've thought about it. I've cogitated upon it.
Yep, and I'm right. Just saying. Firstly, I'm right. Secondly, we need to go under this big bridge so we can go get that point of interest.
Agreed. What are pinnacles? What is this
but
thing?
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Just walk away. It's a weird fake animal from a video game. What do you want? You want it? You want an explanation?
I want an entire ecology on this creature.
Well, you're not gonna get one.
Boo! Yes.
It's a pinnacle. It's just like that. They're just fucking like that. Just accept this. Just murder this ice elemental. Commit crimes. Hacha. Ta-da! Did you, like, get better gathering tools? Because mine suck.
Yes, I did.
Okay. It's like, what is he mining?
I found a bunch of... I got a bunch of gathering tools. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of all this stuff. Until I get something good. I'm gonna just salvage all my shit. Cool. Just get that crap out of my fucking inventory. You ready?
Just a moment. A writ of experience.
No shit, I've got all these bags of loot that I forgot I had. From like story instances. Take those. Yeah, we're just gonna salvage all that because I know it's shit.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, I have filled up on certain materials. I can't gather anymore.
Okay, fair.
And so I've just been selling them on the trading post, and it's just like a sell instantly, and I'm like, yes.
That's the way to go. You never... Oh, shit! Finally! Okay, this is good. This is especially good because I get to get all my shit for my stupid dragon situation and then just throw it to a different character. It's very hard.
I can tell.
Look, it's a long process. I do not understand why the process is so long. But I do, because it's fucking endgame content, and I swear to God for endgame content, they're just like, I don't know, first. And I'm like, okay, it's fair. Like, if you want this thing, you're gonna have to work for it. Oh, that seems unnecessary. Don't love that.
For a dragon mount, yes.
Yeah, no, don't, look, I already did the griffin, and that was a whole other situation.
Bookworm wiki?
They're bounty, like, walk away.
Sorry, it's just a weird mouse. It's like, I'm smart. I have a lot of books. And I'm like, that doesn't necessarily. Never mind.
Nope, that mouse is smart. Except that mouse. The script are ridiculous. I don't know, like, it's very strange, the number of, like, weird enemies. So I was thinking about it, because I was complaining, as usual. Shockingly, I was complaining about something. I was complaining about them not giving me reason to be upset with, like, the Char, like, the Char separatists, if I'm Char, or whatever.
Right.
Or, like, the Norn getting attacked by the human separatists, I'm like, we have nothing to do with this. But, on the other hand, it is kind of cool that there is, like, an evil, quote-unquote, evil version of every racial group.
Oh, that is
or
pretty
every,
cool.
They made a good choice in being like, not all of you are good. It's not like everybody's nice. Some of you suck. And you're like, oh, cool.
Some of you
I
are
don't
just
know.
really shitty. Oh.
The Sylvari have the best one. Like, Nightmare Court is the coolest one. Flame Legion is like whatever. Sons of Svanir suck. Nightmare Court's cool.
Excuse me, did you say Nightmare Court?
Yeah, they're called the Nightmare Court, firstly. So that's badass.
This is pretty cool.
They're evil plants. So that's pretty cool. And if you see the Sylvari, like... Look, I just really like Sylvari. Sylvari are a... we should go... I think we have to go inside that door.
Agreed.
I love Norn because that's just who I am as a person. Like, of course I love Norn. They're big, they're a very tall warrior race, like that's all I need.
Right.
I'm a sucker for that. But Sylvari are like cool because like they're one I haven't seen before. You know?
Right.
You don't like these you get a lot of elves, you get a lot of shit like that, but like these people are made entirely of plants is like kind of a new one for your like elf thing, you know?
Right.
It's kind of different. Every fantasy thing has a different elf, but our elves are plants is like a cool. It's cool. Oh god, it's such a jumping puzzle.
Yep.
Okay, we don't need to do it.
Oh, what's at the end?
We don't. What?
What's at the end?
I mean a chest.
Oh.
Some stuff.
Oh fuck!
Did you fall?
Yeah, I got knocked off by a thing.
You seem to have broken the game. Okay, there.
Oh.
Ain't no problem. There it is. There it is. I've lost connection to the server. Come back! Come back, internet!
Oh.
Internet, come back to me. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm loading back in, so at least it's letting me do that. I'm gonna waypoint because where are you?
I went to
Did you get to the end of the?
No, I got knocked off. A gust of wind or something, or an enemy exploded.
Okay, we're just gonna turn that off. We'll see if I load ever. And then we're loading, and then we get kicked off the internet.
Yay!
Yay! That's fun. And then we load again. Come on, buddy. There we go. So this may or may not do well. It does. We gotta get somebody out to fix it, but you know, there's a fucking quarantine.
There's a quarantine, and they didn't want to do it before, so they sure as fuck don't want to do it right now.
Also, it's not that there's something wrong with our internet, it's that there's something wrong with the wiring in our apartment building. Like it's old 70s wiring.
Yeah.
So And it's specifically our apartment. They checked it, but then they never came to fix it, and I forgot to yell at them, and blah, 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 blah.
Right. That sounds like it's going to end up as a huge case of, yeah, that sounds like your problem. Versus...
I mean, no, they will fix it.
Right.
Like, have you met me? They will fix it. But I just, like, haven't had the mental energy to, like, make them do it.
Right.
And also, like, I don't want to drag somebody out to my house some poor electrician out to my home in the middle of, like, a pandemic to be like, fix my internet. Like, I'm not doing that.
I need a haircut. Open up the country.
Yeah, no, I don't need to be that asshole. Like, that doesn't matter to me. I don't know why I can just revive bowls. What is this, dude? What do you do? What is this elemental sprite situation?
Helping me find magical sensors?
I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. So that's weird.
What are you?
I'm confused. Alright, I think we have to go up here. Yeah, I think.
Are you here to purchase something?
How do we get to that? How do we jump to the thing?
Yeah, that's what I am currently trying to figure out.
Okay, that's something, but then where do we go from here? I don't think we can make that. Oh, we can!
Oh, Jesus!
And then... Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, let's go.
Just some dinosaurs hanging out.
What, you don't just chill with raptors? It's fine.
Sadly, no.
Don't know if we can get up that way.
Well, I tried to get up all the other ways. Not
yeah,
all
no,
the
I
other
mean,
ways.
this... I think it's this way. Yeah, this looks promising. This looks somewhat promising. Yeah, okay. It's up here, and then I gotta get up there.
Oh, no.
I'm not good at platforming. Okay.
Zoe, this game isn't good at platforming.
Look, I know. I was trying to do something yesterday and like platform up something, and it was rough, and it wasn't working, and then I had to get... Oh, definitely the right way. And then I had to get somebody was like, I'll help you. And then Mesmer reported me all the way to the top, and I was like, thanks, because I missed it like 4 times in front of them.
Oh, God.
It was really bad. And I kept getting to the top, and then I had to get off my mount on the top, but it was this little tiny thing, and every time I got off my mount, the mount is bigger than the thing.
Right.
So the mount could land there, but I was always like slightly off. So I would get off the mount and then like slide down and like die, and I was like, great, that didn't work. Hey, we made it to the top though!
We did it! No one can say that we didn't.
Honestly, like, I do most of my jumping puzzles with my Asura characters, because they're so small.
Oh.
That you can see what you're doing, like, so much better.
Right. As opposed to when you're playing a Norn and you're like, where the fuck are my legs?
I gotta tell you, you know what the worst species? I know it's race, but I'm implementing species just generally. The worst one to do a jumping puzzle with is a Char. Because Char are the same size as Norn, but they are also like 2 or 3 times as broad.
I was about to say, that's the thing. You got the width problem.
Yeah, so like you're just like, where am I? Yeah, look at this guy. Like, he's big. It's very difficult. You're like, I will not do this jumping puzzle, thank you.
Also, Scrit was the race I was looking for.
Yes, I forgot. I thought about it. I remembered it. And like, you know, in bed.
Right. Staring up at the ceiling.
It's fucking Scrit. That's what it is. It's goddamn Scrit. And then I forgot that it was Scrit. And I forgot to tell you. But I remembered. It's very exciting. Oh shit. Something horrible has occurred. Yeah, the Skrit are chill. They're fucking dumb.
Right.
I like that Skrit's main personality trait is just like shiny things. I'm like, oh, I relate to that. So fair. Fair enough. We can be friends. I respect him.
We all have a little magpie in us.
Yep. They're a situation. I also, yeah. I'm gonna steal that for undeterminable mouse reasons. Like, okay. Fair. Unclear. Why do the Skrit do what they do? Because they hate you. I don't know. Like,
it's just,
sometimes there's not a reason.
Sometimes
there's some Skrit.
There
These will finish off my heart real nice.
Make it quick.
There doesn't need to be a reason. They want shiny shit, so they're gonna try to take it. Like, why do I need more of a reason than that? There we go. Got
in some
that
situations, genetic imperative does actually exist.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the need to steal things. Like, what do you want? Why are you judging my Skrit-related needs?
Oh yeah.
And it's... Yep.
Oh, I was just thinking about a little article that a little post that I read about the nature of sort of like genetic evil in tabletop role-playing games.
Okay.
Like, in the monster manual, like goblins and orcs are just evil. Like,
yeah, it's stupid.
Right. And so instead, this person's idea is to just give them societal traits that make it so they don't mesh well with what you would consider a normal human society to be.
You mean the World of Darkness way of dealing with it?
Right.
Which, fair, like, generally I understand that, but, like, you gotta do it for everybody, not just, but yeah, no, exactly, like the Skrit aren't evil, they're just shitheads.
Right.
Like, I love that. I also am a shithead, so...
I can relate.
Yeah, for realsies.
Like, there are two examples with orcs and goblins are, like, goblins don't have a concept of what property is. So, like, stealing...
They just take other people's shit, because they're like, no, we all own this together.
Right, they don't understand what a... Like, they wouldn't understand what a thief was. They don't have a word for it in their language. They have a word for greedy, which is... That's fair. Which is a behavior they look down upon, but you're like, that belongs to me, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're like, why are you such a dick? See, I feel like that would work well, because instead, what you're saying instead is not like goblins are evil, it's just like goblins don't know, goblins think you're being a douchebag by trying to like have stuff.
Right, keep stuff that you don't necessarily need.
Right, checks out, I love it.
And their orc example was, orcs, imagine an orc society where they believe that, you know, personal growth and facing a challenge is the most important thing. So that means orcs never offer to help anyone, and
they're libertarians.
Right. They don't offer to help anyone, and they get offended if you offer to help them.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Now, there's no shame in asking for help. That's the thing that makes it so they're not so libertarian. But that's something you have to do.
But they offer. They make you ask. I mean, that's honestly like that's actually like pretty good life advice. You should ask. Like, don't wait for people to offer help. Just ask. Ask it. Ask for it. It's okay.
Right.
I'm not gonna judge.
And they also threw in a little wrinkle that makes it so they do community housing and community child rearing.
Okay.
So like, a kid's parents matter to them not very much at all.
That's like the Char in this game.
Right. Like
the Char raised communally by warbands. So like, or the Farrar. They're raised away from their parents, essentially.
Right.
So like, it's something that people know, but it's just not like hugely important.
But now, like, imagine a situation where a kid gets lost in the woods. Happens all the time. And he finds a little orc tribe, and they're like, oh, alright, come with us, we'll keep it safe.
Oh, so they're stealing kids.
Right. Now, it
but
looks...
to them, just like we're helping your child.
Right. And so now that creates some friction where these orcs are stealing your kids, when in reality they're just trying to be neighborly.
Just being chill. Yeah, they're like, we would like to help your child. Let's fight this dude. Smashy.
Smashy.
I also love the script because they don't care. It's like the Asura and the script are kind of similar in that like all of them have these like they're like very intense golems, and golem names are either like Golem Mark 12 point whatever or like Smashy. Those are your only options for golem names. It's like ridiculous pet name or like number. It really depends on whether or not the Asura takes themselves super serial. I mean, they all take themselves super serial, but some of them are like weirder than others. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of most of the races in this game because by and large they try to do something. They try to do different things.
Right.
Like, I like that they don't, like, they have, you know, every game has like humans, elves, the big ones, the little ones, and the monster ones. Like, that's every single game ever.
Oh, fuck. I'm fine.
You're fine?
I'm fine.
Okay. I like that their idea for the little ones was not like halflings. It was like, we're gonna make weird, like, goblin mouse creatures. And you're like, okay, that's cool. That's cooler than, you know, halflings. It's cooler than hobbits again.
Right. Oh, great. It's more hobbits.
It's like they, and then they were like, also, and we're gonna give them that gnome thing where they're like weird tinkerers, but also we're gonna make them weird. Like, just weird about it.
Just very weird about it.
Which is my thing, you know, I've decided in D&D I prefer gnomes to halflings. This is what I've worked out. Gnomes are weirder.
So much weirder.
I love a good weirdo. This is dead.
And like, that's been the case since like 2nd edition.
Yeah, no, gnomes are just bizarre. They're just like, yeah, their whole thing is just being a weirdo. Like, it's fine. They're just not quite, like, halflings check out, they're pretty chill. But, you know, gnomes are strange. I respect a whole fucking species that's just like, yeah, we're weirdos, it's fine.
Did you ever play any of the Baldur's Gate games?
I have them, I keep meaning to.
Okay, there's a character...
I want to, they're on my list. I say playing more Guild Wars again.
Right. Hey,
we should go this way.
Sometimes you want your comfort food.
Yeah, that's fair.
But there's a gnome in the 2nd game, Jan Janssen.
Jan Janssen?
Yes.
Is he a police officer? Does he have a George Van accent?
No, he's a weird, kooky inventor who can only use equipment he makes himself.
Oh, cool.
And occasionally you can find equipment
where am I? I'm lost.
Oh, we're
I'm lost. Underground. I'm so fucking lost. I just want... Okay, there seems to be something in a direction.
Occasionally you can find stuff that he can turn into more equipment.
Okay.
And he also has, by and far, the most monologues of any character.
That checks out. See, that sounds like a gnome to me.
And like, you always have the opportunity to shut him down, so it's not something you always have to deal with. But like, if you recruited Jan Janssen, why the fuck would you shut down a textbook Janssen rant?
Yeah, you gotta go with that.
Also, he's obsessed with turnips. He believes turnips can cure and fix anything.
See, this is all like peak gnome behavior. I know you're not in this game, but I will not shut up about Pepper, my gnome, who is terrible. Like, everything fucking... Yeah, no, that's true. She does have a squirrel named Salt. An animal companion squirrel.
Is it an animal companion or a familiar?
Neither. She just has a pet. It's just a pet.
Okay.
It's just a normal pet. She cannot communicate. Well, she can because she's a forest gnome, so she can like communicate small ideas to it through like gesture and shit. Because she has that ability, but like she's a dick. Like, I set out, like when I was making Pepper, I'm like, all right, Pepper is going. Oh shit, that's gonna suck to get to.
I want to create a problem for the GM.
Yeah, no, she's the worst. We're gonna try to get this Vista. I'm gonna I think I remember how to get this. When I was making her, I was like, okay, like, you know, I'm making a warlock. I don't really want to make her full-on evil. I'm not sure if that's nice. Like, I don't know. So originally I made her chaotic neutral, then like, I was like 1 session in, I'm like, she's evil. She's full chaotic evil. This is not one of those like, oh, I am a warlock that doesn't want to be in this. She's like, no, I'm the worst person you'll ever meet.
I'm a warlock, and my patron feels like they made a mistake.
Her whole thing is like, her patron was like, yes, we will make a deal, and she was like, you're so gonna regret this, and he does. He does. She had a moment. So this is the moment from our game. She's like, I'm gonna communicate with my patron to figure out what's going on. She's an idiot. So she's like, okay, here's my plan. We're in a church. I'm like, okay, so I turn the holy symbol on the altar of the church upside down.
Oh no.
My DM's like, it's a sun, so it looks exactly the same. I'm like, perfect. That's peak Pepper. Like, peak Pepper levels are being like, yeah, I'm gonna turn this completely symmetrical thing upside down, and that's it. That's how it's gonna go.
They'll never see this one coming.
Fucking idiot. Yeah, and then she was like, she like set up her squirrel and was like, okay, talk to me through this squirrel. And the first thing her patron did was have the squirrel flip her off, and she was like, that checks out, fuck you. That's just their entire relationship, is her patron being like, I hate you. So if you come over here...
Sorry, I was doing inventory things. Oh, baby Jesus.
So, go up the stairs, or up the ramp.
Oh,
nope, up the ramp. Not off the ramp, up the ramp. I'm just gonna stand here and like commentate where you're going.
Oh yeah, please do.
Up the ramp, good job. Now up the ramp right in front of you, good.
This one?
Nope, the one that was right in front of you when I said the one right in front of you.
Okay, and so I have to jump off the place where the thing is broken?
Nope, you don't. Come here. Come here.
Oh, no.
Keep walking. No. Keep walking.
Okay.
You're gonna go around. You're gonna come around behind me.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna fight your way through the script, and then come towards me. Go to your left.
Through the little tunnel here.
Yep. Keep going. Come right towards me.
Oh, this is mean.
You're almost there. You are, buddy. Good job. Now we're gonna have to jump. This is gonna be shitty. Just get ready. We're gonna have to jump onto this thing, and then we're gonna come over here, right?
Okay.
Then we're gonna jump onto that.
Okay. Yeah!
Oh, you did it! I wonder if I can jump off this and live. Because there's really no other option. I'm gonna try to jump to that big rock. Oh! Sorry, I meant to check for you. But it's okay, I'll pick you up if you die.
Okay. Spoilers for the Throne of Ball expansion of Baldur's Gate 2. There's a situation where
Don't do that. You know I don't like spoilers.
It's the point of the game. Like, it's in the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, you get the opportunity to become a god. And
cool, like you lived, you're fine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go this way. There's a waypoint that I didn't get.
And so the whole thing is like whether you want to be a god or not. And,
okay, fair.
You can bring in...
Oh, I think I know this spoiler already. I think I heard this one. This way.
There are a lot of weird things you can do with it, but if you have if you recruited Jan Janssen in the previous game, you can recruit him again. And if you do, he takes the whole thing in stride very easily. Like, you're like,
okay, yeah, checks out. You gotta become a god. What else?
not just that, but like you bring him in and you just teleport him in from his existence. And he's like, hello, how's it going? And you're like, I just teleported you here. And he's like, yeah, I know. Is this your first ride? And then if you talk about becoming a god, he's like, I was a god once. And you're like, what? And Young Janssen has like 20 paragraphs of text where he talks about his experience becoming a god and how he didn't really like it very much, but maybe you will. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
That's amazing. Gotta love that. You gotta love those weird characters. See, yeah, no, the peak gnome.
Right.
That's the important point. You gotta go full gnome. If you're gonna go gnome, you gotta go gnome.
And like the major thing is
you
can't tell if he's lying or not.
Yeah, no, that's so when we were asked to write like a little bit of backstory, just like a tiny bit. Some people wrote more than others, and then our DM was like, "Hey, do you want to like incorporate yours?" And I was like, and I wrote, which I should send to you because it's glorious. I do not know. I have specifically not actually written a real backstory for Pepper. I don't know what it is. Every single part of it is lies, like vastly contradictory lies. Like, there's a bit where she's like, she was raised by bats. Like, there was also one, like, after the death of, like, one of them's just, like, the story, like, Batman. It's just Batman's origin story. Like, every single one is, like, wild and stupid. And I'm like, yeah, that's just what Pepper's like. And my incorporate your backstory? I'm like, you can, but it's all... She's like, what is Pepper's real back? I'm like, Nunya. It's Nunya. That's what it is. Pepper probably doesn't know. Pepper's an idiot.
Pepper considered her backstory, her life story to be irrelevant.
Yeah, it does not matter to her. She's just like, yeah, whatever. I definitely was born at one point. Maybe I came out of a rock. You'll never know.
You'll never know, and I don't care.
I really love playing Pepper. I gotta tell you, like, I'm famous for playing stupid characters, but, like, Pepper is, like, above and beyond. Pepper is one of those ones I'll talk about for years. Because she's awful.
You know, now that I think about it, I've been getting really into, just, like, weird fantasy races lately.
Oh.
And just like observing their societies. Like I've been playing a lot of Total Warhammer, so I've been getting into the Warhammer races, and like the psychology of the Skaven, the rat people, is fascinating.
Like you gotta kind of go for it. So I'm all for the idea of like a sort of shared society, but also I always worry about people being like, I want, like, just, like, oh, I play a whatever, so they're gonna be like this. Like, I think we should be better than that, too, in a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, not all humans are the same.
Right.
I just feel like everybody plays certain races certain ways.
Right.
It's one of the reasons that, you know, I think we should have, and it's one of the issues, I think, with D&D, and here's my reasoning, because certain races are spec'd better for certain classes.
Right.
And I think that hurts sometimes, in a way.
Yeah, I think that's just something that has to be ignored.
Yeah, I agree, but sometimes it's like you can't totally ignore that.
Right.
Because it's like spec'd in. It's in the fucking, like, it's in the thing. Oh shit, Dredge.
Oh no.
It's in the, what do you call it? Like, it's in the mechanics. It's hard to ignore.
Right.
Like, it's hard to ignore that, like, oh, okay, so I want to make, like, if you want to make a rogue, it's going to be better to make a halfling rogue.
Right.
This guy is invulnerable, and I don't know why.
Neither do I. Oh.
Okay. He's got a monologue. But, like, it's really hard to ignore that plus 2 or whatever to dexterity.
Right.
If you want to play a rogue, and this one race just happens to be better at that.
Like similarly, like if you want to play a fighter, playing a halfling fighter, that's just that's hard.
You're making things harder for yourself,
right?
And I'm not sure that's kind of a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of the issues I've had. All right, now we get to murder some dredge, so that's gonna make our life a little easier.
Beautiful. Like, I was playing a halfling barbarian, and goddamn, like, that I was really going against the grain there, and I realized, like, how difficult it was, and how hard it was to just move all my points around to be any good at it. Right, but I have fallen in love with the idea of did Zoe disappear? Oh boy. Offline. Well then. Are you back?
I think so. I had to steal the free shitty internet from the building. So, give me a second. Let me log back in. Can you hear me? Am I good?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Anyway, you were talking about halfling barbarian.
Right. Yes, I was playing a halfling barbarian, and it was just very difficult moving the points around to make that work.
Yeah, and that's part of the issue. Like, I don't necessarily love that. Because I don't know, it's hard. That's a thing. Like, I understand why we do it, but also it's crummy sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Cause like I want to play, absolutely, I want to play like a hardcore, weird halfling paladin or whatever. Like, but
right.
That seems so unlikely. That seems hard. It's one of the things I like about this game. It's not locked into that at all. Like, I'm playing my Revenant, which is like a heavy armor class situation. Like, that's an Asura. She's itsy bitsy, but she can kill you. But she wears big heavy armor and kicks your ass. Like, right. I don't... That's fun.
These things are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, and so it's just, sometimes it's a little frustrating when you're like, oh, I guess I can't play... oh, shit. I can't play this how I want.
I can't play a dwarven wizard.
Yeah, that... Like, at least in, like, in Dragon Age, at least, they're like, you just can't play dwarven, you can't play a dwarven mage because of actual in-game reasons. I'm like, well, you tried. That's right. Cool. I think we should go this way. There's a vista? Where is it? Oh, geez, okay. We are all over the place.
Oh boy, we are very far away.
We are in many locations. Let's go this way. Let's go over to the Thunderhorns waypoint and then hit the road and then figure out where we need to go.
Sounds good.
Yeah, cause.
Oh fuck!
Wow, dude. Wow, dude.
I look away for 1 second.
Don't do that. You were on a small bridge. Like, of all the places. No, we're going there. Stay where you are. Don't move.
Okay, alright.
We're going in that direction. We should go into this way.
Yes.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I guess I like the ability to play unexpected things, and D&D has never necessarily done that for me.
Right.
It's like building my gnome. Like I built a gnome warlock. That makes some sense. It's a little weird.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. It's not your normal thing, but like at least I can make it work.
But like, could you imagine playing a gnome fighter?
Yeah, that sounds really hard.
Or like a half-orc wizard? Like, are you insane?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's really difficult. I'm about to try to build a tiefling monk. That is gonna be fun. I think I can make it work, but I want to do it. I'm like, I'm gonna make it happen.
Right, but the point is, you have to make it work. It
doesn't just lend itself.
Yeah.
To it, and that's why so many people play humans, because they're much more versatile.
Right.
You can make a human anything, and I think that's bullshit.
Right.
I don't think humans being standard upsets me. I don't think humans should be like the boring ones, if that makes sense.
Dwarven.
Yeah, I want to learn about dwarves. Great. Yeah. Okay, cool. You might actually want to read that. I just know about dwarves.
Whoops, I skipped over it. I can inspect it again, can't I?
I don't know.
Yay!
It's got some interesting. You were asking about dwarves last time, so.
Right.
Oh, finally, some non-shitty stuff. I'm finally getting to the point where we get like decent equipment. That's so exciting.
Praise be.
Yeah, we can bounce on out of here. We don't need to kill anything. There's no reason. Let's go. Let's leave.
The Moletariat is reason enough.
Is it? But yeah, building my shitty halfling or tiefling monk is gonna suck. I had to mulligan her.
Like
or
mulligan
them.
The whole...
I haven't decided on gender yet.
Right.
But
you had to mulligan the whole stat block?
Oh, I rolled real bad. My highest stat was a 13 and my lowest was a 4. I was like, fuck it, I'm starting again. I rolled much better the second time, it was fine.
And monks are already really hard to build.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna make this happen. And also, like, I have to make her a monk, but only because I want to be like a fist fighter, essentially. But really what I want to make is like a brawler.
Right.
So that's hard enough already.
5th edition, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's not even necessary. I want a couple of backup characters, and the reason I have like 3 of them partly is because I think I like keep having fun ideas.
Right.
But also, we should go over here. It's unexplored. But also partly because like party cohesion. I just don't. If Pepper dies, I need to figure out. So I have like one that'll be good if Pepper dies, and also one other character dies at the same time. If they both die,
okay.
We have an idea for doing them together because we're like, no, these are characters that need to go together. But on the other hand, it means that we have to like suffer. So like we need a backup character to our backup character.
Right, in case you both don't die.
In case only one of us dies, right? And then like we also I have a backup character to that who is a paladin. But on the other hand, we already have a paladin. So if the paladin lives,
I see.
Like then, oh boy. You can get back up. I mean, you're gonna have to go around, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
Oh boy.
I'm fine.
You fell real far there. But yeah, so I have like backup characters to my backup characters. So now I have a monk just in case none of my other backup characters work. Is pretty much how that has to go.
Right. How the fuck did I get up the first time?
You went up. Nope, you're going the wrong way.
I know I am, but I can't.
Go up the slope. Hold on.
No,
okay, how do we do this? I think you gotta go up.
Yeah, I went up the wrong
No,
path.
you gotta go up the wrong way. Okay,
Yep,
so
yep,
what
yep.
happened? You gotta go up the other way.
Got it. But
yeah, it's hard when you're playing with a bunch of people and you're keeping the same thing because like you get ideas and then you have to like suffer through all the different permutations of who dies first.
Right.
Yeah, there's a big jump. Remember the big jump?
I remember the big jump. I have accomplished the big jump.
I saw you do it. Good job.
But also like, right. Monk is just a very hard class because you need a good everything. You need a good strength, wisdom, constitution, dexterity. Like you can dump intelligence and charisma, but do you really want to dump intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
Intelligence is my like go-to dump stat. If I'm not playing like a wizard, I guess. Right. Which I don't play.
I was about to say, why would you play a wizard? You would play a sorcerer.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That's a charisma-based skill. Intelligence-based classes are on the bottom of my list anyway, and like, who needs intelligence? Here's the thing. Let's look at it logically. Any character I play is gonna act stupid, so they might as well be stupid. Dumb characters are like my jam. And that's not like I can't use big words, that's just like I'm a fucking idiot.
Right. Now, the closest thing I've ever seen to a brawling character is in Pathfinder. There is a brawler, but unfortunately it doesn't work the way you might think it does.
Of course it doesn't.
Like, they do get an unarmed damage bonus, but their whole thing is they are allowed to temporarily emulate feats.
Oh, yeah, see, that's very complicated. Pathfinder, like, look, I know everybody's all, like, into Pathfinder, but I find it very, complex.
Right.
Like, overly complex. It's my problem. Like, it's D&D, but worse. I already don't like D&D very much. The other part of the reason I'm building 12 D&D characters is because I need the practice, because I'm not good at D&D.
Right.
Like, too much math, I don't like it. I don't like...
I feel like Pathfinder, like, it does have... Yes, absolutely. It does definitely have a thing where you can make very complicated characters. But
I can't... Of course I can make a non-complicated character, but, like, is that the character I want to play?
Right.
Probably not.
Like, if you're trying to play a fighter or a wizard or anything or any, like, third-party character class, it's going to be hard.
Right, that's the problem, and I don't love that.
Right.
So, like, I'm not saying I need simple characters. Well, like, we all know I love World of Darkness. Like, that's my jam. And the reason that's my jam is because you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, is there a good way to build a character? I don't know, probably. Do you need to do that? No, you don't. You can make some stupid piece of shit character and then make it happen.
We should teleport to the Mist-Riven waypoint.
I guess we got it. Where is Mist-Riven?
Yeah, right in the center.
Alfgears. I've got Alfgears, German Priory. Mist-Riven. Oh no, we should teleport way south of that. Oh, you want that hero point?
Yeah, there's a hero point. There's an undiscovered point of interest.
Got it. Let's go. Nailed it.
But also
we should go this way to get around this mountain.
Okay. World of Darkness does a good job of making a complicated thing simple.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like a complex thing, but like it's just like, what do you want to do? You want to be charismatic? Here, take these social skills. You want to be like, and then you can just build your character however you fucking want. It's a lot more freedom than D&D. Like D&D requires stuff. It's one of the things I do like about the fact that every like the vampires have every quote unquote character class. Because you can make like a punchy vampire, but you can also make like a suave vampire. Like you have options,
right? Which
I like. There are parts I don't like, obviously, about that. In that the classes balance or the types of creatures balance very poorly. But like, I don't know. It happens. You can make it work.
Right.
It works better. You can, like, especially with, like, even, like, vanilla humans just seem more normal. You can play around a lot more with it. You know, like, your vampire can be, like, a shitty mage type, like a shitty wizard type, but they can also be, like, all it does is fucking turn into a cat and bite your face off. Like, both of those things are there's just more freedom to it. You don't have to work so hard to make it work.
Right. And in D&D, you have to do a lot of work.
You have to do like if you want to make something good, you're gonna have to do backflips to make it good.
And like, D&D has flowcharts.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. I shouldn't need a fucking flowchart. I don't know how we're supposed to get to this thing. Are we supposed to be on top of this?
I feel like that.
I think we gotta be on top of this. Jesus.
Like, grappling has an entire flowchart.
Yeah, that shouldn't. I don't really need a fucking flowchart. Oh, I see. We have to go up this. Right. I'm seeing what's happening here.
Also, I have some bad news about being a mage in Shadowrun.
It's bad?
No, it has a flowchart.
Oh boy. Don't worry, my flowchart is gonna be I do poorly. Like, don't worry, I got this.
Because you have to like determine the force of which you are casting the spell.
Jesus, see, this is why boys shouldn't make stuff. See, I appreciate that when I say that, you're not gonna get upset about it. At least you're gonna be like, no, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should I eat the mysterious meat? I guess.
Oh yeah, no, you should eat the mysterious meat and get the hero point for it.
Sometimes
there we
you
go.
just have to eat some mysterious meat. Do it.
Let's leave. Let's leave. Yeah, don't worry. That, like, I'm gonna kick that flowchart probably. It's gonna be, you're gonna be like, so how's your flowchart? And I'm gonna be like, fuck off. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Trying.
Oh boy.
I lived. Did you die?
Lived. No, I'm fine.
Okay. I kind of just bounced my way off some rocks on the way down.
Like when you cast a spell, you need to determine the force. The force determines a lot of other things based on the spell. And then the force. It's all about the force and what you want to do with it.
Here's the thing, too. You do need to remember this one very important thing. I'm bad at rolling, which is perfect.
Right.
This is ideal because I'm like, I don't know, it does some shit. I don't fucking. What do I look like?
But right, and then after you cast the spell, you have to resist drain because they were like, man, spellcasting's too easy. What if spellcasting did damage to you?
That's fair. That's fine. I mean, I'm definitely thinking of a character who's a little, I don't want to be a good wizard. I want to be a shitty wizard. Being a shitty wizard is important to me.
But, like, the other cool thing about even being a shitty wizard is that there are some things that only a wizard can do. So even if you're a shitty wizard, there will be things that other people are incapable of.
Fair enough.
So you'll be like, oh yeah, I am an awful wizard, but I can still perceive the spirit world and you fuckers can't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably rely pretty heavily on things that don't involve actual spellcasting.
Right.
Just involve being a douchebag. Look, you know I care more about like what personality I'm working with, than, like, because that's what's gonna get you through.
Right.
So we should teleport to the Priory.
To the Priory.
Because, like, what am I gonna do? Is it more important that I know how to use my character, or that I'm a pain in the ass? It's the second one.
It's definitely the second one.
How do I get this? Oh, I think we have to go under the thing. But first we should go this way.
Right, we should get the Vista.
And get the Vista.
Above.
Yeah. Vistas are at least, you know where they're gonna be. I don't know if we can jump this. Oh, we can. Nice. But yeah, like I'm not here to be like the best at things. I'm here to be an interesting character.
Right. And I mean, I do like the idea of your team being grossly incompetent and forced into a bad situation.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like every team I've ever been on in a game.
Because I really like the idea of Nate's troll corporate office drone.
Shit, like, oh boy.
And like, because he is a troll, he's probably going to end up being the fighter, but he's going to have like no skill or talent or aptitude for it. He's just big.
Hi, my job is to be large.
Hey.
Can I also take some skills in physical shit as well, even if I take like whatever?
Oh yeah.
Douchebaggery? Cool.
The game is very flexible with skills and stuff.
Cool, yeah, because I don't know, I feel every mage should be able to also have a baseball bat.
Yeah, that is totally a thing you can do. It's just the strength of your the strength of your so the way character creation works is you have a series of priorities, and your priorities are your ability points, your skill points, how much money you have, your magic ability, and your race.
Okay, so honestly, your most important thing should always be how much money you have. I'm just saying being rich is really the best superpower that you can have.
Being rich is super useful.
Nobody understands this until that time I took 5 dots in resources. And every time we needed something, I was like, I got it.
Yeah, no.
It was like, how do you have it? And I'm like, 5 dots in resources, I have it.
Now, the downside of having, you have to spend all of your money before the end of character creation.
Jesus.
So...
See, that's why I like the resource system better, because you're just like, I have it. I can justify. It's just 5 dots in justifying why you have done shit.
Right. Well, you can also buy a lifestyle, and your lifestyle influences how much money you have left over.
See, that's what you do.
So you could take a bunch of money and have an ultra wealthy lifestyle, and you could still have a shit ton of cash left over. And just be like, yeah, I have 3,000 new yen lying around. You don't?
Fuck off. I need this.
But you can also...
We should leave it. We should leave this cave. There's nothing important in this cave anymore.
That hero point is already earned and it is above. Whoops.
Yeah. It's in the big priory. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I like that. I'm not going to take it because my character... I can't justify that.
Right. Your character is not...
I can't justify my shitty street witch being wealthy, but like... I think it's important that people understand that taking that is very, very useful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mostly the money gets spent on like cyberware and drones and shit because that stuff's and like computer stuff because that shit's super expensive, and if you don't money is the replacement for that.
This portal goes. I don't know where this thing fucking goes. You want to find out?
Yes.
I mean, it probably goes to Lion's Arch, but
does.
We're gonna... Okay, it goes to Lion's Arch. Great. I didn't want to go to Lion's Arch, but that's okay. It's okay. I can skip the fucking cutscene that it's about to give me.
Yay!
Because I haven't accidentally been here yet.
Oh, can we go back the way we came?
What do you mean?
Yes, we can. I didn't... it took a long time for the portal to load in.
Yeah.
So I was like,
oh, yep, great. I'm skipping that. Where the
can I go
fuck
back?
am I? Shit, I went the wrong way. Where does it go? Fuck, I have to go all the way over there. Give me a second. It fucking loads you in a stupid location. I forget about that. It's dumb. It's bad, and it should feel bad. And also, it's not loading in. So I'm like running through a half-loaded area. Ugh, God. Fucking just want it. Fucking Jesus. I assume we're not doing story today.
No.
Because we're almost where we need to be. But that's fair. But I don't necessarily need to. I think I have to go down. I don't want that. I'm going this way. Going through that. There's the portal. Got it. Okay. Came back. Got lost in Lion's Arch for a second.
It's okay. These things happen.
You know, as you do. Okay. It's fine.
But,
okay. This way. Woo. This is more talking than I usually do now. So I'm like, wow, I'm dying.
so many words.
I don't like it. Don't love it.
But, right, yes. So, yeah, there's a lot of...
So it might suck, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right. There's a lot of variability in how you can build your character. And there's no matter what you do, you will have enough points to create someone that is good at something.
That's reasonable. I don't know. It's just one of those things that, like, I'm interested in Shadowrun. I still, like, I know we've discussed this, my dislike of just Cyberpunk in general, but, like,
right.
I'm gonna try it. I wanna like it, but I just think, like, most of it's dumb.
Well, hopefully I can make it silly and cool and dumb.
Yeah, I just always think of it as, like, the population, every, like, Cyberpunk movie always looks like it's fucking populated by, like 2000 scene kids. Like, everybody looks like a fucking scene kid, and I'm like, that's bad.
I don't want this.
I don't love that. It's not something I'm interested in, because I wasn't a 2000 scene kid. It's really the situation here is that I'm not that.
Fashion in Shadowrun is very variable. Like, you can, like, nothing ever goes out of style. So the people who wanted to make a scene kid scenario did so because that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah, no, but I don't necessarily mean Shadowrun in particular, though I will take some umbrage with the Shadowrun games and what they gave me for fucking fashion.
Right.
Still mad. Still mad that there's a random bartender in lingerie. And that's why I stopped playing that game, because I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
for no reason.
You mean Cherry?
Yeah, she's wearing fucking full lingerie, and no, she's not a whore. She specifically says she's not.
Right, but she does work in a brothel.
So? If somebody's in a brothel and they're not wearing lingerie, that's how you know they're not, like, they need to, it doesn't make sense. Like,
that's true.
Okay.
They could have put a reason in there, but they didn't. They just said, this makes sense.
Right. At a strip club, the fucking wait staff is not wearing fucking pasties.
And that's how you know.
And that's how you know that they're not, yeah, that's how you know they're like a bartender. Like, this is completely logical. My point is 100% founded.
Right. And, like, there could have been a thing where Cherry is like, hey, I gotta compete with the girls for tips somehow.
No, you don't. That's not how it works. Again. That's not...
Enough said.
That would not make sense. Here's the reason she dresses like that. Some dude made her and thought it was cool. Like, don't give me an in-world explanation for it. I know you're full of shit. You just wanted to put a girl in lingerie. Like, that's
right. Just
what's
accept
happening.
it. Admit it. No, Zoe, you don't understand. Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5 wears dresses like that because she breathes through her skin.
I will commit a crime. That's the worst. That's like egregious. Like there are other very bad ones, but that one I'm like, this is bullshit.
At least the what's his face, the Nier Automata guy was like, I like big asses.
It's not good.
It's not good, but at least it's
We're
honest.
not saying it's good. I mean, yeah, I guess. Like honesty, cool, but like be a better human.
Right, it's a step above. She breathes through her skin, but you're still not at a C-, man.
Yeah, like D's. That's D's get degrees. No, that's a lie. That's double D's get degrees. That's what it is.
Hey! We got there.
As the researchers progress, the destroyers themselves.
But you know, my point stands.
Right.
Like. This is completely unrealistic and unnecessary, but you're gonna try to give me some fucking explanation to it because you wanted to put this girl in titties, in lingerie, so her titties hung out, and I understand that, but I don't.
I understand the instinct to do that, but maybe you should.
But stop. Stop that. You gotta fucking nip that instinct right in the bud. You gotta stop. You gotta be like, wait, let me think about this for 10 fucking seconds. That's the thing. Every time you make a decision, you should stop and think about it for 10 seconds. And if it sounds stupid after that, you gotta be like, oh.
Wait.
Say it out loud. It's like the, what is that? Like the computer duck thing? Have you heard about this?
No.
So like programmers there's like a thing where you keep a rubber duck on your desk and you have to say your idea out loud to the duck. And if the idea sounds stupid when you say it to the duck, you're like, yeah, that's dumb.
Like,
And I think designers should also have to do that. We're gonna put her in the because she works at a strip club even though she's not a stripper. Like, yeah, that sounds stupid. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Well, when I used to write game reviews, I would read what I had written out loud.
Oh yeah, that's how I do it. That's my final edit for any novel is you read the entire thing out loud, and I gotta tell you, it sucks.
I'll break your
because
but yeah.
If I read it in my head, I would just skip over all the shit that I fucked up.
Right, exactly. Reading out loud is the best way to edit, and I will go down swinging on that one. Because it's always worked. Like, that's what I do for all the articles, or all the... Like, anything I'm sending to an editor, I'm like, oh, I gotta read this out loud.
Right. To make sure
and
the shit that I said wasn't too dumb.
And sometimes you read it and you're like, that's fucking stupid.
That's dumb. That's fucked.
That's real bad.
That doesn't roll off the tongue. It makes me feel like I'm trying to eat myself. I'm not down. I gotta fix this.
Yeah, for real. Like, sometimes you just gotta, like, get your shit together. It's fine. And that, you know, that's important. It's really important to do that. Hey, finally level 40.
Woo!
Oh, God. Okay, I got the story, so we can do that later, but we're gonna kick around for another 50 minutes or so.
About to say, this place is so huge.
No, you didn't need to say it to your fucking porn voice. Yeah, no, like, maps are big. This is not a small game. This is a very large game. Let's go beat up some pirates.
Let's go beat up some pirates.
Yeah, no, it's a big fucking game. It's fucking suffering. That's why we're all like, why? Why is this happening to us?
Why did you put more game in your game?
And then they keep adding more game, and I'm like, Jesus. Like, at first you're like, oh, the expansion only adds like 5 maps, and then you're like, that's 5 maps!
It's only 5 maps. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you're like, no, wait, hold on. Oh, nice. There's a real solid event happening around us.
Agreed.
We should do that.
We gotta help this Quaggan be a pirate.
Let him have his dream. of piracy. We gotta find the one that like somebody's hitting though.
Yeah.
Oh god, this one's coming at me. We gotta do this one. I found one.
Brewmaster Plague Shot. That's a hell of a name.
So the Char have like compound last names like that. Everybody has naming conventions. Like Asura don't have surnames, and I don't know. It's all, you know. It's all they've all got their thing. Oh, I found somebody. Norn have like, or fucking just straight up Scandinavian. Sylvari tend to be like Welsh or Irish.
Too many consonants?
Yeah, no, my Sylvari both have like those fucking wild crazy names that you're like, that can't be how you pronounce that. That can't be right. There's a TH in that. So I'm like, yeah, you don't pronounce the TH.
Yeah, no, you just cut that out. What?
It's fine. One of my, it's Sioned, I think, is her name, and it's just pronounced Shawned. There's no H in it. It doesn't make any sense. Fucking Irish Gaelic is a disaster. I love it. I love like languages from the British Isles that are like, we hate the English. Like that's all I get at. I'm like, oh, I see you hate the English. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned from your language conventions.
Oh, they just killed the crewmasters.
What?
We're gonna fight this guy. Cool.
Agreed.
Captain Jetsam! Kick Captain Jetsam in the face! Oh shit, Captain Jetsam is hardcore.
Oh yeah, no. He's way tougher than I expected him to be.
It's okay, we got a group here, so we're good.
Hello, friends.
Yeah, see that little thing around his portrait? That means he's a champion, and he's gonna fucking fuck us up.
He's a goddamn professional.
Yes, he is a goddamn professional. Oh shit, I didn't want fire, I wanted... Yeah. Get some healing! Yay! We did it!
Huh, there was a healing turret. I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that's an engineer. Somebody around us is an engineer.
Okay.
You wanna jump off this cliff?
Not yet.
You're at this boat?
I still gotta get more loot and stuff.
Oh, okay. Just fight pirates! Fight this pirate! Fight the pirates!
You'll never be a pirate, much less a
I love that this Quagga is just like, I want to be a pirate. You're like, oh, I guess that's what you're doing. Oh shit! We gotta protect him.
Sweet treasure.
See, this is what I mean about meta events. Like, it's just a string of events that happens.
Right.
There are some, like, maps that are meta events. Like, the whole map is like this. And it's just one big thing. And that's what commanders are for. They keep the big map situation, like everybody moving in the right direction, and like, okay, now we're going here, now we're doing this. Like this event, they call which event is next.
Right, they know how to do
like,
the whole thing. So
yeah, exactly, and that's why we need commanders. But no, I will not shell out for a commander tag. That's not me. I don't speak to people in this game, just sometimes I join up with groups. Really is what happens.
Fine, you be. You you can be captain.
Yeah. Now the Quaggan is the captain. Why is this a fucking event? I don't know. Cause it's great. Let's go jump off this boat.
And now his name is Captain Sawash.
Yeah. Quaggans, dude. They're great.
They are the best.
Make yourself a
Yeah, I'm a Quaggan fan. I'm a big fan of them. Okay. I'm gonna jump off this. Cause I can.
I'll jump off that in a minute.
Cause I wanna go down there and get the hero challenge. You ready for that?
Not
Oh,
quite.
you're selling.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I'll meet you down there.
See you in a minute.
Bam. Kuluku. I don't know.
Kolo.
Fuck.
Shit.
Goddamn. That didn't go well. Yeah. I don't know. I like making unlikely characters in games, and I think it's hard sometimes. That's really what it comes down to. Oh god. I did not realize you triggered it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, it's fine. This character I don't hate underwater combat on because she's just far away.
Oh, you get a ranged weapon.
You can have a ranged weapon. You can swap out for like a scepter or something. You can do that.
Oh, I do have a scepter. What do you know?
It's not a scepter, a trident? I think it's a trident.
That's weird.
Anyway, you could swap out for a long-range weapon. Really, anybody can swap out for a long-range weapon if you want.
Right, because fighters get guns and.
Yeah, and later on they can have longbows. I think is one of them. That's what I have on my warrior. Because I prefer it. I don't use it often, but I can.
Right.
If I need to.
Do you have a hammer or a greatsword or?
I use a sword, a combination of a sword and an axe.
Oh.
So
I can get shield as a warrior or no?
Yes. I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't use my. I'm pretty set in my ways on my warrior. She's my main character and my first character and the one I complete all my stuff with.
Pirates.
Like, she's the only one that's like caught up in the story.
Are always threatening
She's my like big play character. I don't know how to get up here. I'm just trying
Will you help
different
Quaggan?
things. Shit, this is hard.
Oh boy.
So I'm pretty set in my ways on what I have on her, so I don't really remember. She's like 6 years old. So like I've been using the sword and the axe for a long time. And I don't have another warrior. Actually, the only one I have two of now is Elementalist, I guess. Cause of this one.
Right.
Everything else I've got one of everyone else.
I was about to ask, how do you get more character slots?
You buy them.
Okay. That seems fair.
Yeah, you buy them with money. Like
Yeah.
not fake money.
Right.
That's a real money situation.
I mean, if you're gonna put a bigger burden on the servers, then you should probably buy it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like once a year they'll go on sale, and that's usually. I think I bought two the last time they were on sale. One specifically for this character and one for my thief. And now I have all the character classes.
Nice.
So that's fun. I can start repeating myself if I want to. Though I'm not sure if I do want to. I have an idea for another Sylvari, I guess, so that's fine.
Protect the workers repairing the bridge.
Oh my god, it's just taken off.
Sorry, there's a bridge that needs protecting.
We gotta protect it!
The bridge!
But yeah, I don't know. I like a good character creation situation. Oh shit, we gotta be on the other side to protect this bridge.
Fuck.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, the bridge is back.
Yay! Thank you, meta event.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things that I like about this game, too, is that it'll be like, oh, shit, the bridge is out. Like, it changes the map.
Right.
I think this bridge is stronger than the original.
Good to hear. I'm sure you need it.
Thank God I'm finally getting some yellow armor as opposed to the shitty armor I had. Precision, whatever.
Well, it also seems like things get broken when there's no one around, and then things get fixed when more players show up.
Yeah, exactly. That's, I mean, because they have to do the event.
Right, and you'd be like, hey, do you want to do this event to get some quick XP for this thing that you want? And you're like, yes, gimme.
Sometimes you're doing events at the area, too. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be, like, a big deal. You know what I mean? I think if we go around this mountain, or this rocky outcrop. But yeah, you know, it's a fun thing. I don't know, I like a good situation. Oh, we've got dungeons open too. That's fun. Oh shit. Jesus.
Sorry, I saw that rock coming towards you. I could have warned you, but it was funnier not to.
It's just rude. Oh shit, there's one. God damn.
There's a what?
There's another one. I got hit in the butt with another rock. I did a flip. It was fine.
Did a flip. It was cool as fuck.
Not cool as fuck. But sure. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's just a cool idea that things change. I enjoy that. Maybe I'm just like a sucker for that, but like I like the feeling that like I understand. I'm not one of those people that's like, the game is going to change entirely based on your choices, because I'm not a fucking idiot. Programming that is a disaster.
Right, programming that would be impossible.
Yeah, and like, that's one of the things that like, I'm one of those people who thinks like the end of Mass Effect was reasonable. I'm like, yeah, that checks out. That's about as much as you can program about your decisions.
Right.
Especially like, at the time. Like, that's already a real big game.
Right.
Making it change that much is intense.
Right. My only issue with the end of 3 is that I don't think they did a very good job of explaining what your choices are going to do.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's kind of the whole point, I think.
Yeah, like...
I didn't necessarily... But that's the thing, like, I don't know. I don't necessarily hate the idea. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, like, I wish they had explained exactly what was going to happen. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that kind of spoils part of the point of, like, your character doesn't know what's going to happen.
Right. But I feel like a lot of the game is about making informed decisions about things that you want to do.
Oh, fair.
And
I don't know.
For the last decision of the game to be like, who knows what's going to happen, is like, oh, come on.
I guess. I don't know. Every decision I ever made in that game was based on, like, we should all get along, because that was the character I played.
Right.
So I was just like, oh my god, yeah, let's all get along. And then they were like, you get to be, what are they called? Fuck. God, I forgot the name. What?
Synthesis? That's the name of the ending.
No, I didn't use that one, because that one's stupid and weird. I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm weird, I don't like that one. I don't like that one because I don't necessarily love the idea of, like, forcing people into becoming part not organic if they don't want to. Didn't love that. No, I took the coexist one, which I know a lot of people did not like, and I was like, oh, Reapers, where you're like, now I'm a Reaper. I'm like, that's the coolest. I'm very pleased. But also, like, my shepherd had 2 nicknames. Firstly, there was Sassy Shep, because that's what her face looked like. That was just who she was. And the other was Mom Shep.
Right.
Because she was just like a mom. She was just like, stop, oh my god, please everybody get along. I don't like this. Like, why are we fighting?
Now
like,
then, you gotta play
for everyone.
Play with your Krogan brother. But Mom, he breaks all the toys!
No, that's not wrong. That's what she was like. It was great. It was fun. So, like, when I was given the option between, like, destroy them and, like, make them get along, I was like, it's gotta be make them get along.
Well, I read assimilate more as, like, the Reapers win, individual will is overridden. Like, that's what I mean. It does a bad job of explaining.
I don't know. That's not how I read it at all, so... Maybe that's why I disagree, because I kind of had an idea of what was going to go down.
Right.
Or, like, because I wasn't upset about what went down.
Right. Well, I am definitely not of the camp that's like, oh yeah, your choices should create 1,000 different. Yeah, fuck that. Are you crazy? Like,
yeah, you can't do that.
I am amazed by what they did with the Krogan quest thing.
For real, like honestly, Mass Effect 3 has a lot. Oh look, destroyers, fucking destroyers. I fucking hate destroyers.
Destroyers?
Yeah, destroyers suck. So you know how you have the Ice Brood and shit. These are. Yeah, essentially. So the Ice Brood are minions of the Dragon Jormag. Destroyers are the minions of the Dragon Primordius.
Okay.
And they just suck. They're just like shitty lava monsters, and I just hate them. I don't know why. I especially dislike destroyers. I think it's because they set you on fire.
Which is never fun.
Not a great time, not enjoying it, unenjoyable. Oh shit, I forgot I could do this. Oh, get fucked up.
Did you turn into a weird fire thing?
Nope, I summoned one.
Oh, okay.
I summoned a weird fire thing.
Okay, I thought that was just you, and I was like, whoa.
But yeah, like they're immune to burning.
Which is like half of what you do.
Yeah, it's only 25%, but yeah, point stands. I'm switching over to water. I don't know if Pokemon logic is gonna work here, but I'm gonna give it a go.
Gotta give it a shot.
Yeah. But yeah, like I don't know, like I just specifically don't like destroyers. I don't know what it is. I think it's one of those things that, like, you know how, like, there are only certain weird aliens that give me the wig in, like, science fiction. Like, for some reason, I really dislike the Borg.
Oh.
Like, I just don't like them. They freak me out a little bit.
Which makes sense.
Yeah,
At least that's what they were trying to do with the Borg.
Yeah, a lot of the other ones, like, don't, but the Borg specifically I don't like. I don't like things that are insectoid.
Oh.
I don't, like, humanoid things that are insectoid freak me out a lot. Not, like, freak me, they just make me uncomfortable.
Right.
I think it's because, like there's something, like, insects in general just have a certain, like, weirdness to them. That, like, an inhuman weirdness, and when you combine them with humans, it just gives me the wig. Like, I don't really know how to explain it apart from, like, yeah, it freaks me out a little bit.
Right, this kind of fucks me up.
Yeah, like, it's legitimately, so, I mean, we all, like, you've heard me say it gives me the wig, like, often.
Right.
Which is actually a phrase from Buffy.
Oh.
And the reason, and here's how it comes up. Here, like, it's like the first season, and there's an episode with like a puppet, and with like a ventriloquism dummy. And she's like, yeah, ventriloquist dummies, give me the wig. And they're like, oh, like, what's the story behind that? And she's like, I saw a ventriloquist dummy once, and it gave me the wig. That's the story.
Like, that's the whole story.
That's it. It just like. And that's why I say gave me the wig, because of that specific moment. Like, instead of it wigged me out. But it did. Like, it gave me the wig, and I don't like it. And that's kind of how I am about bug-like aliens. Like, I can't explain it. Just gave me the wig, and I don't like it.
Right.
There's no reason. I just don't like it. We should go the other direction. We should go north. We're missing some stuff.
Okay. we should stop for today.
Oh, that's a good call. I think we should do that.
Sweet.
Shit. All right, we will do some story tomorrow.
Thank you very much for joining me. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Suck it. Suck it. You're gonna enjoy Guild Wars. Goddammit.
Oh God! I can finally eat breakfast now.
Oh Jesus